Huh. October 7th. What's going on at the 4th Street Photo Gallery? It's been an interesting day today. One that started many years ago. Today, that is. Such an interesting guest. Had a long talk with most of them. In fact, all of them all at once. There was 3 people here, all at the same time, from very different realities and lifestyles. I had 2 policemen here. One who grew up here on the Lower East Side, and the other in that suburbia reality. They both had dreams of being something other than what they were. And subsequently, when they got down into their late, probably 20s, they decided that need a safe benefit thing. So they became policemen. So one of them came in here much earlier time without his uniform, and then there was the other person who actually helped create the educational system down here, Elena. Very interesting person. She's from Puerto Rico, a native of Puerto Rico, indigenous by the way. So she came by, highly educated woman, to find out what's happening in my family's reality, my daughter, and the subsequent tragic event that occurred with my, what's it called now? I forget what it's called. Anyway, he committed suicide. After much, from what I can understand and phantomize, much deliberation. So it turned out to be a rather heroic thing that he did. Most people don't understand when I say heroic, committing suicide. There's other people who go out there and commit suicide in a whole different way. They know that once they've committed their situation, their life is now worth nothing. So there's all kind of mass shootings, etc. So I realized that my son-in-law, brother-in-law, son-in-law, yeah, that's the word, son-in-law. I guess he thought hard, heavy, and deep about his situation and decided that he loves his family, he loves his kids, and he loves everyone else. But yet in all, they were causing him great pain. Lost his job, laid off, sat in the car and thought. I can imagine him going through all these thought processes. Georgia, immigrant from Long Island, one of those nice little quiet communities out there. Winding up in Georgia, married, family, responsibilities. I wonder where he went to drink and wipe it off. Did he have the same friends they had on Long Island? I don't think so, not down here. So, the tragic events happened, and today it's kind of like it comes back to haunt me in interesting ways. Like a couple of days ago, Monday to be, I'm not quite sure, it was last Monday that I Had that weird rainbow around my head sitting underneath the George Washington Bridge. Anyway, so I got a chance to show my video deep in Europe, so I've been going back through a nightmare of DVDs. One project I wrote out pretty close to, I would say, 500 different times, 500 different DVDs of one specific subject. And along the way, there's all kind of other weird things that I was doing in the middle when I got too weirded out by the project. So I get out my DVDs and start going through them to find out the best one to send overseas. I think I found it, so therefore it allowed me to get back into what I normally do, which is basically just trying to figure out what I need to do next. There was one project I was disliking very much. It forced me back in those weird spaces that I thought I escaped from. Not quite, boy, not quite. It's still there. Interesting thing about this new technology. Anyway, this is the show I have up now. Someone was interested in me putting up some images of the Lower East Side, and there were prospects ahead for that. So I went back and I edited out as many images as I could of the Lower East Side and put them up. Nope, they haven't showed up yet. So I decided to put some other additional images up in order to, I would say, take away the darkness of the past. It was a very dark period, as I find as I'm looking at my images. It's kind of interesting. And there's always a lot of water in them for some strange reason. Anything associated with water. The videos, 3/4 of the stuff that's in there is water. I kind of like got freaked out by that stuff, man. I had to get out of that. Anyway. So this is the show I got up now. Some Lower East Side, a lot of interesting historical pieces. This is like the Electric Circus. Coming into focus. You ain't gonna focus? What? This thing don't like to focus. Anyway, it says Electric Circus over there. The Electric Circus. It's in red, white. It's in red, blue, red, blue. And in the back there is the dome. So it turns into two different spaces. I think the Electric Circus was upstairs and the dome downstairs. And he goes on to the Great Horror Show, whatever that was called, Major Snowstorms. That's the place. Pitt Street Pool. Games in the street on 4th Street. All of them. Look at them. These was my friends in cohorts. Nice people. They would do to deal with though. And then there was Good Foods. Whole Foods. No, that's where Whole Foods is now. Joe had his place there. And there's this famous musician who created his own instrument. There's quite a few people like that down here for a while. And up there is Adam Purple, and on the top there's Crisp. Names. Over there's the fire that was on the block, murals. Anybody be curious about this one? I said, an airplane did that. He said, really? You didn't actually do that? No, I didn't do that. Excuse me. This is 155 Essex Street. This is my window of the world. When I first showed up down here, some of the kids playing fire hydrant. They turned those tweakers on and the kids played in it. And there's Joe's again. Check out this man. These carts has been used and used and used. Boy, they got some serious mileage on them, man. But they were still being rented. And then somebody pointed this sign out to me. No dumping. In other words, don't bring anything to dump. Otherwise, you're going to have to carry it back with you. Nice business, huh? Country stuff. Early Lower East Side mural, 80s. 1959 Harlem. This is the interesting part of this picture here. Check out our left foot there, man. She's telling this dude something for real, huh? I like doing pictures like that. And there's the window. The window. The window. I decided to poke fun at somebody. No palms, y'all, no palms, no palms, no palms, no palms. His cohort, there he is. Going off into another realm. Like them realms. Going on to another realm. Like the realms. And then across the board. Across the board. Across the board. Back to the other part of the show. And I need to get over to this other one. That's Alex John, who's an icon in the neighborhood. All the folks who got along at that time. And you come down to the last of the Basquiat. And then on the left side was the studio that he got bumped out of. So this is Basquiat, last of his art. Nobody knew it. I wanted to save it, but decided to leave it alone and destroy it. Last of the Nancy Theater. I went there slightly before it closed. Kind of Flea I seen there. Weird picture. Great actress. Back to Astor Place. And my buddy, Bert Andrews. He liked me so much, he gave me these two images. Oh boy. The bottom line, Wynton Vargas playing bocce ball. Mary McKeever singing the Click Click song in Apollo 1964. Let me get a bit too colored over to Lower East Side. Back to Lower East Side. I had a job working in the AIT building. This was taken from the balcony. I went over there early in the morning to catch the sunrise and see what it was like to actually have run this place and going in early and watching the sunrise. Anyway, I thought about trying to squeeze the top floor out of these guys who were making negotiation. But they were too heavy players for me. I had to leave them behind. Boy, it's been nice to live in that building, huh? Here's my buddy Robert June Leaf, way back when. Yeah, y'all folks. Here we go, Coney Island. Look at this. That's 1959. She got a portable radio. Oh, real. Let's get back to Harlem, 1971. And Mr. Hammond, I could have raised the camera a little bit more and got you, but I didn't. Lower East Side. It was happening, man. This is my latest image from the very thing I'm using now, cell phone. Not this one though. This one don't let you get in there and do things like that. No bottom part. Got the man himself. A little bit of interesting Photoshop. And that's the show that I have up now. And I've been trying to get into business again with this information here. It's three-dimensional. Catch the light just right. And then I did my masterpiece where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna pop it. There you go. And you got to see the dimensions. Give you an idea of the size. And that's it.